Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in again. So as you can see from the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about how I grew my natural hair longer and faster. So I'm going to be sharing the tips that I use, personal tips that I use for my own natural hair. So let's just get straight into it. The first thing that I did was that I studied my hair type, texture and porosity. So if you watch my last video, I mentioned that I started my natural hair journey in 2017, and at the time I didn't know anything about natural. I just knew that the hair is fine and I want it. Do you understand? So it was not until during the long that I tried to pay more attention to my hair. So the first thing I did, if I remember clearly, was that I went to a natural hair, kind of like a website. I can't remember what they do exactly. So there was a quiz on it, and I took the quiz. There are going to be exercises for you to also know your hair type. And after taking the quiz and performing the exercises, I found out that my hair is 4C, medium porosity, and coarse. The coarse hair is it's not thin; it's kind of like thick. One strand is thick. Do you understand? What I remember that I did was that I took a strand of my hair and I rolled it around my fingers. If you feel like the texture of your hair, if you feel it on your hand, on your finger rather, it's thick. But if you don't feel it so much, it's probably thin. Do you understand? So yeah, I also watch a few YouTube videos where you do this glass test. You place a strand of your hair in a glass, so you find out your hair porosity, if it floats, if it sinks, or if it stays in the middle. There's the glass test. Then there is the you test how your hair dries. If your hair takes days to dry, it's probably low porosity hair. If your hair just dries instantly in an hour, it's probably high porosity hair. And if your hair it doesn't take too long, but it doesn't take too fast, it's medium porosity. So, and also a low porosity hair, if you add water to your hair, it's just going to sit on your hair for a very long time before it penetrates. If you also apply product to your hair, it takes a long time before it penetrates. So if you want to know if you have low porosity hair, if you apply product to your hair, or water, or whatever, it just sits on your strand. If you can see it forms like a white cast. Eventually it takes its time and it penetrates into your hair. For high porosity, as you're putting it, this thing is going in. For medium porosity, it takes a while, not too long, not too fast either. Do you understand? So I hope with these few tips that I mentioned, you can know your hair porosity. Or I can make a different video about that if I can. Number two, I changed my shampoo and conditioner. Now, if you watch my last video, I mentioned something about changing my shampoo from a sulfate. I was using something that had sulfate in it, and I didn't know sulfate was bad for the hair until I started to study my hair. So you avoid shampoo that has paraben or sulfate. SLS, it's called SLS for short, like sodium laureth sulfate or sodium lauryl sulfate. So, like I said in the last video, you check the back of the bottle before you buy any shampoo or conditioner. So I don't make I make my shampoo myself. Like I use black soap. Now black soap, I'll put an image right here if you don't know what it looks like. I think it originated from Ghana, and it's usually made with ingredients that you see around you. I just don't know how they do, but it works wonders for my hair. It doesn't dry out my hair, it doesn't strip my hair, it doesn't make my hair feel so dull. It works wonders for my hair. It cleans my scalp, it gets the job done. So what I did is that before, when I was selling hair products, if anybody knows me, I used to sell hair products, but I stopped because I used to make them myself. But the raw material became so expensive, I just had to let me put this on hold for now. So I usually melt. The time I was selling it, I will melt the soap, so it becomes liquid soap, because the soap is a solid soap. It becomes liquid soap. But right now I don't melt it anymore, because sometimes if you melt the soap, you kind of have to add preservatives sometimes to preserve it, because it's water, it could spoil. You have to use it fast as well. So I take the soap, I mash it in my hand, add a little water if I want to, and I'll add honey. And before, I used to add glycerin, but that's what everybody in my house used as of right now. We wash our hair with black soap. Even my brother washes his hair with black soap, and it does the job. So if you're going to wash your hair with black soap, when you use it the first time, you pay attention to your hair, because what I'm giving you is kind of like a personal advice. It's not like professional advice. I'm not telling you use black soap. I'm telling you try it out. If you pay attention to your scalp, pay attention to your strands. If it dries your hair out, you might want to consider doing something else. Then I also changed my conditioner to something that was more moisturizing. So on to the next point. I deep conditioned once a month. Like so, conditioning and deep conditioner is not the same thing. From the word deep condition, this one is is obonge. If you're a foreigner watching, it means it's stronger, does more work than this ordinary conditioner. So one thing I did was that I tried to deep condition my hair at least once a month. You can try twice a month if you feel like your hair needs to be deep conditioned twice a month. You can also try once a month if you just feel like once a month does the job for you. Just have to pay attention to your own hair. I can't tell you what's going to work for you. I can only advise you or give my personal experience. So try as much as possible to deep condition your your natural hair. Number four, I didn't skip leave-in conditioner. Now, a conditioner, leave-in conditioner, deep conditioner, they cannot be used interchangeably. You have to use it. You have to use conditioner. You have to use deep conditioner. You have to use leave-in conditioner. So now the order in which you use it is a conditioner because the first thing you do is that you prepare when you're washing your hair. You know you prepare, but if you don't want to prepare, you can just go straight to shampooing. But I try as much as possible to prepare if I can. I prepare, then you shampoo, then you condition your strands, then you deep condition. Then after you have washed it out, the deep conditioner, you apply leave-in conditioner. I was about to say you leave-in conditioner. You apply leave-in conditioner. A leave-in conditioner is usually water-based. Like if you're buying a leave-in conditioner, you should check that the first product should be water. It just has to be water, or second, if at all. It has to be water so that you can easily penetrate into your strand. If you apply leave-in conditioner to your strand, you will see your strands are going to be very defined, very bouncy, very healthy. That's why you know the leave-in conditioner is bam. I think so. So a leave-in conditioner that does not have harmful ingredients, sulfate or whatever, you should pay attention to the back of the bottle. I also used to make my leave-in conditioner, but I don't use leave-in conditioner. I don't make them anymore. I just buy store bought. I just buy the ones from the store. So I also check the ingredients. Like I said, if you can take time to like study ingredients that are really bad for your hair, you when you are reading the back of a bottle or a container, you know that this particular ingredient is not very good for the hair. So don't skip leave-in conditioner. It works great for the hair. My fifth point is that I added Ayurveda to my hair routine. Now Ayurveda are these herbal ingredients that we see around us, like moringa, like a neem. Neem is what we call, I think, is what we call dongoyaro in Nigeria. That dongoyaro tree. Then there's fenugreek, there's amla, there's this bringaj. If I remember, I'll put it on the screen. I don't know. It sounds Indian, so I don't know where it's really from. There's I think rosemary is part of it. So I add this particular destiny, reduce it to ah, I add this ingredients to my hair routine. I also, as most of when I was making my product, I used to add this to my deep conditioner, the moringa specifically, to give it this green color. Apart from the color, the benefits as well. Or I infuse them into oils. So you have probably seen the head of Ayurvedic oil, Ayurvedic mask, Ayurvedic blah blah blah, Ayurvedic butter, those kind of things. Yeah. So if you have these malams that sell spices like cinnamon, pepper soup spice, those kind of things. They usually have when they sell it in small transparent container. The last time I bought rosemary it was 300. Fenugreek was also 300 at the time. They usually have these things with them, so just go ahead to buy them. So if you are going to make an Ayurvedic oil, make sure that you use a carrier oil as the should I call it the base? Because if you use an essential oil really has to be diluted for you to use. So you should use an essential oil as fragrance. Do you understand? Just a few drops, maybe one, two, three, do the job. So carrier oils like coconut oil, olive oil, probably castor oil as well. Then castor oil is very good for the hair, by the way. So you put all the ingredients in the oil, you can heat it up if you want, but heat is kind of going to like destroy the compounds, going to make the potency to reduce the potency. So if you want to heat, you make sure it's low heat, or you can just leave the ingredients together for like 5 days, 2 weeks, 1 month if you even want to. So and then you add essential oils like lavender, peppermint for fragrance because moringa doesn't smell nice. Let me just tell you. At least the one I use, it smells herbal. It smells like agbo. It smells like oh, I don't like the smell. It also neem as well. I don't think I like the smell of neem. as well. So if you can find neem leaves, if you don't want to buy the powder, if you don't want to buy, if you can find neem leaves around you, just pluck them. You can also find moringa. People plant moringa these days. I feel like I have a someone in my street also plants moringa, but I'm just gonna ask them for it. I'll rather buy it. So try adding aloe vera to your hair routine. My 6 points is that I covered my hair more often. So you have to cover your hair very often. Especially after you have shampooed, you have gone through your wash day routine, you have to cover your hair in silk scarf, silk hair bonnet, silk whatever hair tie. It has to be silk, not cotton, because cotton needs to enhance. Cotton enhances breakage. Then, if you can sleep in a silk pillowcase on a what am I saying? On a silk pillowcase. Do you understand? Because silk kind of like it silk reduces frizz and twisted ends and all of that. So my next point, I changed my diet. Now your hair works, your system works inside out. I don't even know if that sentence is correct, but whatever you give your body, it gives you back outwardly. Like if you eat good, your skin is going to be good. If you eat good, your fingernails will be good. If you eat good, your hair will be good. So if anybody who knows me that I used to be a sucker for junk food. Like anywhere there's unhealthy food, I'll be right there. So soda, carbonated drink, junk, just pastries, those blah blah blah. Now I can't remember the last time I even drank a carbonated drink. Not because of just my hair, because of my I have this health condition where I can't take carbonated drinks. Also, what am I even saying it like it's one granted? I have also so I don't take carbonated drink, I don't take peppery stuff. But before I even add also, I just realized that you know what, I'm getting older, so I need to calm down with this junk food. You understand? So I changed my diet. I started to drink more water, which is leading to my next point. I started to eat more vegetables, more leafy greens, vegetables, more fruits, especially food that have like high water content, like watermelon, like oranges, like everything. So try changing your diet. It might work for you. If you're kind of person that you eat junk food, cut it down. You can't avoid junk food. Me, I'm telling you, I still eat junk food, but it's not like before. Like before, I would literally leave the food in the house to go and buy something outside. That's how bad it was. So I noticed that when I started to eat instead out, when I started to eat healthy food, my hair started to, respond better. So my next point is similar to this. I drank more water. You have to stay hydrated. It's good for your skin, it's good for your nails, it's good for your overall health. It's also good for your hair as well. So try as much as possible to drink water like a fish. Drink water, my dear. But time it will not like you can be gulping down because if you're not intending to lose weight and you're drinking water very often, you're going to lose weight. But me, I have fast metabolism, so whatever I do, I don't gain weight, I don't lose weight. It's just thank you for watching. Make sure you tune to my next video or my next hair content or whatever it is. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all of those things. Please subscribe, please. Thank you very much. Bye bye.